A verse from the book of Luke chapter number 15 and verse number 8. Luke chapter number 15 and verse number 8 is called by some Bibles the parable of the lost coin. The Bible says, either what woman having 10 pieces of silver, if she lose one piece, doth not light a candle, and sweep the house, and seek diligently till she find it. And when she hath found it, she calleth her friends and her neighbors together, saying, Rejoice with me, for I have found the piece which I had lost. Likewise, I say unto you, there is joy in the presence of the angels of God over one sinner that repented. Jesus gave a parable here of a lost coin, and he was speaking about a woman who had 10 pieces of silver. And he says, when this woman loses one of the coins, one of the pieces of silver, she will light a candle and sweep the house in search of a coin. Jesus' spirit. And then after she finds the coin, she will call on her friends and her neighbors for a celebration. So if you look at this coin, you realize it is not a silver coin as we know it, because our shillings are actually, except sometime when they are changed to copper, they used to be silver, I think. Even some of them now, I think they are silver. But our normal Kenya shilling, you cannot sweep a house, a room, looking for one. And after you get it, then you call your friends and you prepare some celebration. But here Jesus talks about something called treasure. Treasure is an important substance with value. He says, if a woman had lost a treasure, a coin, something she puts value on, it is lost, then she will light a candle or a candle, depending on your English teacher. Then sweep the house. This is stops every other business in search of the coin. But what is important here is that what the woman immediately does is she lights a candle. And there is light in the room. Jesus is telling us that in presence of darkness, our treasures are prone to loss. In presence of darkness, our treasures are vulnerable. Our treasures can be lost. Where there is no light, men can get lost. But here there is a wise woman. Immediately the coin is lost, she has a candle. Jesus is telling us what we are supposed to do. Jesus is giving us the significance, the implication, the reason why we need light. Jesus is trying to show us the importance of light in the life of every man. That if you live in darkness, you will lose substance. For you to ensure that you don't suffer loss, then you must ensure that you are in light. Yesu atukuzwe. And this is the power of light. It means that in presence of light, we can't lose. If anybody walks in light, no matter how long the journey can take, this person can never suffer loss. This is the reason why the wise woman knows that times of darkness may come. So let me keep a candle in my house, so that when darkness comes, I can provoke light. I can call on light. This woman knows a technology of the operations of light. Any human being, any Christian, any person who does not know the economy of light will live in perennial losses. Loss after loss. Why? Because this person has not understood what it means to have light surrounding you. The Bible says that the path of a righteous man is like a shining light. Light has nothing to do with darkness. Where light is, darkness is frustrated. Where light is, darkness is humiliated. Where light is, darkness has no habitation. The power of light. So he expects that Christians, these men we call righteous, and you know we are righteous.